Hot dogs, 3 ways: New York, Chicago, and Detroit style. Welcome back to the channel. We appreciate you guys stopping in. Today we are doing hot dogs, 3 ways. We're going to do New York style, we're going to do Chicago style, and we're going to do Detroit Coney style. Here's what we're starting with. First, we're going to start with the chili for the Coney dogs because that is going to take the longest. So, for the chili, I need a spoon. I got a spoon. We are going to start with 1 pound of ground beef. And to the ground beef, we are going to add half of an onion. Here we go. Get these in the pan. Stay. Hey, we're really cooking here, folks. May not be professional, but we're showing you what it's like. We keep the bloopers in. While this is browning, it's a perfect time. If you guys haven't hit that subscribe button, we appreciate it greatly if you hit that subscribe button right here. If you want to hit the bell, if you don't want to hit the bell, that's completely up to you. Doesn't matter to me. Just hit the subscribe button. Hamburger and onions are done cooking. All the pink's gone. We're going to take it to the sink, drain it off, and we'll bring it right back. All right, hamburger's all drained. Onions are in there. To this, we are going to add all of our seasonings. I'll have all the, as usual, I'll have all the ingredients in the description. So we got sugar, salt, onion, garlic, reverse that, chili powder, thyme, oregano, and some cumin. Gonna add that in there, get it mixed up. We're gonna do a can of tomato sauce, a couple tablespoons of tomato paste. Or I'm sorry, a couple teaspoons of tomato paste. And last but not least, about half a cup of good old H2O. All right, I'm going to let this come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, I'm going to take it over to my stovetop, transfer it to my stovetop, and let it simmer for about an hour. If it needs more water as it's cooking, because it will evaporate, I'll add a little more as we go. Chili simmering on the stove. We're gonna get the cheese sauce going for the Coneys. We're gonna do a variation on the Detroit Coney. We're gonna do some homemade cheese sauce, and this is how it starts. 1/4 cup, 4 tablespoons of real butter. We're gonna let this melt, and when it does, don't let it burn. Okay, once the butter is melted and foaming like this, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of flour. So basically we're just making a quick bechamel sauce. And we're going to cook this down till the butter and the flour are combined and start to turn like a peanut butter brown, maybe a little less than peanut butter. You don't want to scorch the butter. I know the flour's in there. So I think this right here is pretty much the consistency and the color we want to go with. So we're going to start off, it's going to be 2 cups of milk total, but we're going to start off slow with 1 cup and add it in gradually so this thickens like that. As you can see, just it seized up that quick. We want to add it gradually so it doesn't get lumpy. Because nobody wants a lumpy cheese sauce. Okay, see how it's nice and thick. Ooh. And we're going to add the rest of the milk in and try to thin it out. Making a mess with the milk. Okay, that's all the milk. I'm going to stir this, let it thicken up, and once it does thicken up, we're gonna add some extra sharp cheddar cheese to it. Okay, we're gonna get some cheese in. I got a full pound of shredded cheese right here. do it slowly. My sous chef Steve was kind enough to grate this and let it melt and get pretty. While it's melting, I'm going to add a pinch of salt, some cracked pepper, and some chili powder. Not too much. And it'll start to melt the cheese and it'll start to thicken up nice. I cannot wait to eat these. I'm so hungry. And add some more of that cheese. This might be overkill on the cheese, but can you ever really have too much cheese? Can you have too much cheese?
No.
Almost. It's like a runny cheese sauce, right? It's like a nacho cheese sauce right now. We want it a little thicker so it has some substance when you pour it in and runs down your face. I'm going to add it all. Did you hear him? He said add it all. Yes, Steve. I will add it all. This is pretty much done where I want it to be done. I'm going to take it off the heat. I'm going to put a lid on it and I'm going to stick it on the stove. Let it stay warm. We're going to get the onions ready for the New York dogs. My trusty Kuma knife. And we're just going to slice these. Just going to get them a run through real quick. We're going to get some avocado oil in the pan. Once your oil starts to glisten, that's how you know when it's ready. Okay, we're just going to salt these. Helps them cook a little better. Brings out the sweetness in the onion. Helps draw out the water so they cook quicker. We're not looking for a caramelization. We're not going to bring them down. We're just going to saute them until they're soft. These are looking pretty good. We're going to go ahead and add the rest of our tomato paste. I think it's about 2 tablespoons or so left. Get that cooked. You know what? I think I want a little more oil. I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of water to the onions. So on top of that 1/4 cup, I'm going to add a little bit more just to help that tomato paste break up. Kind of get all that fond off the bottom of the pan. I'll let these cook down a couple minutes, maybe 3 minutes. I'll show you what they look like. This is pretty much what we're going for here with the onions and the tomato paste. The water is pretty much, it's cooked, almost cooked out. We'll let these go 2 more minutes tops, and then we're going to get on to a couple more prep things for the Chicago dog, and I think that's it, and then we'll be ready to cook some hot dogs. Here's where we're at right now. We've got 8 hot dogs, all beef franks. 4 of them we're going to boil, and 4 of them, since I'm feeding my cameraman, right? I always feed my cameraman. So we're going to boil 4. We're making 3 with a special one at the end. So we're going to boil 4, we're going to deep fry 4, and I'll show you why in just a second. I'm going to get these 4 in the boiling water, let them start to come back to a boil, and while these are boiling, I'm going to get the rest of my veg cut up for, I don't know if that's veg, pickles? I guess it is because it's a cucumber, right?
It's a fruit.
I don't think it's a fruit. I'm going to run this through real quick, and I'm just going to wedge them. Get these back on the plate. 1 dill pickle. I'm just going to cut it lengthwise so I can get it on one of them. So that'll be for the Chicago dog. Boiled dogs are just about done. I'm going to get... Oh. Okay, here's the variant of Steve's Coney. He likes his hot dogs fried. Alright? He likes his Coney dogs fried. So I'm going to get these 4 backwards in the oil just so he can film. And there we go. while these are frying and while these are boiling, I want to steam our buns. I want to steam our buns. I want to steam our hot dog buns. The steamed hot dog buns are just for the New York dog and the Detroit Coney. But I'm just going to set this in the colander. I think it'll work. We'll see. So, the fried dogs, there you go. The fried dogs are done. The buns are steamed. The boiled hot dogs, oh yeah, they're done. We're going to build these hot dogs. We're going to get one bun here. Ooh, those are soft. The buns are soft. Here's one for New York. Here's one for Detroit. And here is one. See the poppy seeds, right? These are for the Chicago dogs. None of my local places.
Has the green relish.
None of my local places. I had to go all over for these poppy seed buns. All right, here we go. Last one goes right on here. Just like that. Now we build. Boop, boop. New York. New York first. Okay, here's New York. We're going to put some of these onions that we so lovingly cooked in the tomato paste. And then I have some sauerkraut that I irradiated in the microwave. Just going to do a little bit like this. That looks about, I don't know. I've never been to New York. And then last but not least,
Roadhouse.
yellow mustard. Right? That's one. Next up, the Chicago dog. This is going on the poppy seed bun. First, we are going to start with, I think we're going to do mustard first. We're going to do some French's, spicy brown. That's what I was told I was supposed to use. I'm going to do that. Do some onions. We're going to slide up in DMs with our pickle. You know what? I'm going to slice this again because I was told to by my cameraman. We're going to do 2 tomatoes like this. 2 tomatoes like this. We got 2 sport peppers that we're going to put right here. Just like so. Couldn't find the neon green relish, so we're using some sweet pickle relish. And last but not least, I don't know if that's right. Let's make it look a little prettier. Now for the last one, oh man, we're going to do a little variant. Alright? A variant of Detroit Coneys just because Steve's my boy. Standard Detroit Coney looks like this. I'm going to try to get some chili. Is that in the freezer? Yep. Onions. And some yellow mustard. Detroit Coney right there. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Let's give this guy a spin so he can sit with his friends. There's a slight variation to the Coney that Steve wants. And since he's the only one who would help me film, he gets what he wants. Tell me how to do this. What am I doing? Fried dog?
Same process.
Fried dog.
And with cheese and with the mustard though.
You want this
Mm-hmm.
with mustard first or after?
Chili. Same process.
Chili?
Same process.
You want it clean?
Yep. Clean. You slap that shit on. You suck it like
Oh!
onions.
Onions. Does it matter how they go?
Nope.
That good?
Nope. And then you want to put your cheese on, then your mustard.
My cheese and then my mustard. Here's the nacho cheese. How much am I doing this? Is this sloppy or what?
That is neat too.
Neat. Alright.
There you
I can't. And then what next?
Then you put your mustard on.
And then you put your mustard on. Alright.
By no means do we utilize ketchup.
Right. Ketchup is not supposed to go on any of these. I guess there's an unwritten rule. Now we're going to eat. We're going to start with the New York. Got some sauerkraut, the onions, the mustard. Those onions are good. Wow. New York style. I'm going to go there someday and I'm going to get one of these. Chicago dog. Here we go. Forgot ketchup. I'm just kidding. Chicago dog. Got the sport pickles, the tomatoes. I just spit into the camera. The sport pickles, the tomatoes, the green relish, the spicy brown mustard, and the full pickle. I think that's everything. If it's not,
You gotta squeeze it.
I'm sorry. I gotta squeeze it. That's what she said. That's good. Oh, the pepper. Wow. Listen. Everyday barbecue, Mike, I'm talking to you. If you're not eating these at least 3 times a week, woo! The standard Detroit Coney. Chili, mustard, onions. Steam bun. There we go. I'm gonna make a mess. It's Coney dog. Good quality hot dog. Oh, the chili's on point. I took a little bit to make. We let it, render down quite a bit. I don't know if we rendered it, but chopped onion. Oh. Okay. Now I love my cameraman. I don't like fried hot dogs. Variation Coney. Fried hot dog. Chili, mustard, and cheese sauce. Okay, right away, I got the snap from the hot dog. It doesn't taste burnt. I get Coney's with nacho cheese and whatever all over it. But Steve likes them deep fried. Okay, I can taste the deep friedness. That's good. Okay, guys, it doesn't matter if you're baking it, frying it, smoking it, or hot dogging it up. You guys keep doing what you do. Take care. Peace.